I just wanna win on the low, like you making demands, I said, whoa. I just wanna win on the low, like ask me where I've been, I said, whoa. You making demands, I said, whoa. She wanna be friends, I said, no. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been, I said, don't know. You making demands, I said, whoa. She wanna be friends, I said, no. Hey, yeah, whoa. My soul is stuck between dark and the light. It's like playing some musical chairs. They kicked me out, so I started a life, made a bag that was bigger than theirs. I win and I lose and I win and again. I can see why they think that's unfair. We put in the work and we making the bends. To be honest, I don't really share. You roll with hitters, I don't understand. You killing good people, that wasn't the plan. Round up the game, come get your mans. He's selling his soul for a couple of bands. I opened his eyes, lifted a hand. As far as you see, this is all in my land. Cause I've been through hell, then I came back. That's the one reason I don't give a damn. Whoa, devil knocked and I buzz him in. This is life with the son of man. Poured a drink, half a dozen in. Threw my head for a sudden spin. Sad story with my violin. All these problems start to pile in. All these peasants turn to violence. Two-faced, thought you had a twin. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been, I said don't know. You making demands, I said whoa, whoa. She wanna be friends, I said no, no. I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been, I said don't know. You making demands, I said whoa, whoa. She wanna be friends, I said no, no.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I want you to attack. I want you to visualize and then attack. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Movements are created for oppressed and marginalized people.
It's like Harry Potter. If Harry Potter was black and had a septum piercing.
Fatphobic as fuck.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 20 Schwam 76 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and y'all hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yes, I make fart noises with my mouth, as per the intro, fam-wise. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Thursday. We have an amazing show today, so make sure that you got your tea, you got your coffee, you got your bone broth. You are ready. Let's get this fucking thing sharp as a tack, and we are going to go hard today. I hope you trained today. I hope you made some sick fucking gains. I hope you're cock locked and ready to fucking rock because we are going ham bone Jones today. No joke. It's going to be a great show. I'm excited. What's going on, Joe? Let's say hi to the fam watching live. How we doing? John, Tyler? Let's see. Lily Pad. Oh my God. Long time no see. Michael, how we doing? Amy, Brandy, Aaron. What up, Beesh? I think I said Michael already, but double up on that mic action. Josh, Twisted, Yoga Girl, Cerny. We are all here. How are we all doing? Well, it's Thursday, April 21st, so let's not waste any time. Get that Thursday pump in, and reminder that you can catch the live stream everywhere. Links down below for the live stream if you are just listening. And if you're just listening, come on.
How dare you?
Nah, I appreciate it. I know not everyone can catch me live. Sometimes you're working or doing something else, like taking a poop, and I don't know, you just don't tune in, but you should catch the live stream, catch the video, because we have a lot of visual accompaniment, as it were. I think that's the proper phrasing. We got a lot of things to look at during the show. So if you're listening to these ridiculous posts and you're listening to these transformations, it doesn't do it justice, just banging your ear holes. But I appreciate those ear holes because they are moist and I do like them. Because Indeed. But make sure you check out thedailyswole.com for all the live stream links. And of course, swolenormousx.com to join the fam. We got a big week tomorrow before we even get into this tip. This is pre-tip. We're just in a little foreplay here. We have our overtime event. So tomorrow, after tomorrow's FEF, we are going to stream privately for members inside Swole TV and the private Telegram chat. We're in the Telegram chat now. But after Friday's episodes, we have a bonus segment, so don't miss out on that. And of course, you can catch the replay if you're unable to make it live if you're a member inside Swole TV. So get ready for that fucking overtime, baby. Who's ready to go overtime tomorrow? Who's ready to go overtime tomorrow? Ooh, I like it. Twisted Yoga Girl. Oh, that's slick. Casted the stream to my TV. How many of you are watching Papa on the big 50-incher? Yeah, take some pictures, post it up in the Telegram or the Facebook group. I love to see it up on the big screen. I love it. You can get the beard in like 4K or 5K or 6K. How we doing, Bao? Kaylin, Kiki, how we doing? Sean, Angela, are you ready, Beaches? Let's have a great show today. Round of applause. Take a nice deep breath in. We're a couple minutes into the show. Everyone's just kind of getting started, but we are ready to go. Let's summon the Falcon and have an amazing show today. Let us get this party started. Falcon. Oh, I nailed it. Oh, I absolutely nailed it. On point. Gotta ring Lafroig. Hashtag Swole Positivity. Swole Positivity. We still got Leo drinking like a raging alcoholic. My God, put the liquor down for fuck's sake. He calls it sparkling bone broth. I'm not buying it. Hashtag Swole Positivity. If you are going to promote obesity, death, and disease, we are going to promote making sick fucking gains. It's not about being thin. It's about being swole. It's about making sick fucking gains, about taking care of your health. Now is the fucking time. Am I right? Or am I right? Hashtag Swole Positivity for a chance to win today's Swole card. And I think that's going to be a brand new shirt coming soon because it's so good. Let's see. Sure. I'm always making notes. I made that note before, but Swole Positivity, Swole Acceptance, all of it. You wear it with pride. That being said, let's get into that tip because we got a couple announcements. And of course, we have some awesome SwoleFam posts. So let's just jump right into it. Everyone, get that liquid going. Spit on it. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. You got to lick it before you stick it.
Come on, man.
Oh, be quiet, Grandpa. All right, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. We talked about last couple days. We're going to continue to talk about it because before you know it, it's April 21st right now. Before you know it, it's going to be May. And before you know it, it's going to be June. Before you know it, we're going to be doing our Swole New Year party. It's like time is just fucking flying. We have some Swole events up on the screen here. You can see that right there. May 8th, May 15th, and May 30th. So actually, May is a fucking disgustingly awesome month for the SwoleFam. We have our 6 years of Swole on May 8th. We have our signature series, P3S3 release on May 15th for episode 2200. That's a 24-hour sale for the exclusive apparel, the one-time release apparel. Episode 3 is releasing P3S3. It's going to be awesome. And on May 30th, Balls Deep for Summer release party. Now, we have 3 release parties every single year, and these are major releases. We do new content every single week inside Swolenormous X, but a couple times a year, we have some major launches, and that's going to be fire. So May is a big month for the SwoleFam. Big, like really big. Like really big. Not only that, check out papaswolio.com for the new drop, Toxic Muscularity. Not only that, we dropped it like last week or so, maybe the week before, I forget, time flies. But Toxic Muscularity now has a couple other colors, other designs, and stay tuned for more. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. Check out all the apparel over there at papaswolio.com. Fantastic. All right, fam, let's get into it. Let's get a little America going. A little powdered toast, man. A little powdered toast, man. All right, so all these SwoleFam posts are from inside the SwoleFam, from the private Facebook group, from the Telegram chat. So let's feature today's first post from Annika Lee. Here's our little swimmer from Down Under. Good morning from Down Under. Eating my boiled rice and coffee before I have to go to day 2 of Nationals. 400 meter and a 50 freestyle. It's going to be a long day. Is that what I am? Is that intramural? What is I am? I'm not a swimming expert, but 400 meters is obviously longer than 50. It's going to be a long day. Carnival is 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Swimming in the morning, then official by poolside until 3:30. Going to do some Swole in 7 before my warm-up between swims. Still trying to work mobility and speech exercises into my days of competition when I'm being an official. Magnesium and tape was a lifesaver for my recovery last night. Bonus, I think I discovered what causes my elbow subluxation in my butterfly turns. Yesterday was eventful. I hope you are all crushing it. Go to the fucking gym. I'm about to head off to the fucking pool. Annika, go to the fucking pool. Go to the fucking pool. Go to the fucking pool. I see a couple things. If you're having issues on Telegram, update your app or exit out. We're completely streaming fine if you want to watch on YouTube or Facebook. I don't know. Individual apps might have an issue. I mean, Telegram, who knows? Telegram's not primarily a audio or video streaming app, but it's just a bonus place to chat for the SwoleFam. So if you're having issues, just exit out, restart your phone, update your app. Make sure, fam, you're always updating your apps, whether it's YouTube and all these other apps, because if you don't, they're definitely not going to work effectively. So just make sure, in case that is not being done, just heads up. Christian, got my Toxic Muscularity on this morning. All the sweat. Feels so amazing to start the day with a sweaty release. Yesterday's recovery really helped me give today's workout the power I needed to really push hard. The pillars, all of them, definitely complement one another for overall wellness. Get after it, fam. Hashtag SwoleFam. Hashtag 7 pillars. Lots of applause. There you go. Oh shit, that tank is fucking tight. That's awesome. Fucking sick. And of course, I feel like we could have the same picture. She's smiling. She's always in the same position. She's like, yeah, fucking rocked it. Always in some kind of different gear. I love it, Christian. Crushing it. And that looks awesome. That looks awesome on that tank. Fucking love it. Toxic Muscularity. Okay, we got a post here. Who's hungry, Beaches? Who's hungry? We got a post here from Christine. Smoked some beef on the Traeger for 7 hours yesterday. Paired it with some potatoes. Roasted up with some Celtic sea salt. I can't wait for dinner. More gorillas.
I am the danger.
More gorillas. Oh my God, this is awesome. I love it. I just had a little bit of leftover skirt steak this morning and some jerky and some liver. Like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry this morning. I'm going to pound food right after the Mancast. All right, Jacob. Morning, fam. I hope this accountability post finds you all doing well. Jacob, indeed it does. Just wanted to stop in and share my month progress. It's just been a normal month for me. Nothing really changed or happened, just stacking wind up every day. I'm finally at the point of my journey where I did all the testing to find what works well for me to lose fat, and now I just have to put those results into effect. This is gonna be a big year for me, so watch out, fam. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Looking rather splendid this evening.
Rock on, dudeski. Rock on. It's coming. This is your year, bro. This is your year. I feel like 2022, we're going to look back and be like, man, that was a fucking beast of a year. While the whole world burns and crumbles, we're going to have a beast of a year, just like we did in 2021, just like we did in 2020. The SwoleFam doesn't fucking quit. All right. Elijah Mountain Maxwell. Look, we got here. I passed my skills test in judo today. Now I'm on the competition team and can participate in novice division tournaments. Bro, congratulations. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Good for you. How many of you practice martial arts in the comments? I know we have a bunch of people in the SwoleFam, but I want to double check to see who's watching live. Maybe got some new people tuning in, but we got a lot of martial artistes in the SwoleFam. So drop that in the comments down below. All right, let's jump right into some questions. If you're ready for some knowledge cock, let's put your hands together, pinch your nips. Let's go, everyone. Oh my goodness. Sensitive, like diamonds. All right, pinch those nips and drop a question in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio if you have a question. And we're going to jump right into the first one from Instagram. And this one's from SSSSSKD. Whatever. What type of training should a beginner do? I don't know what to start with. Well, you could do many different types of things. Depends on what your health is like to begin with, what your habits are like to begin with, what your goals are, all sorts of different things. So a great low impact way to start moving is to practice yoga. You could try a free class, swolenormousx.com/links. You can also head on over to swolenormousx.com and download your copy of the 7 pillars and start getting your swolosophy in order. One of the most important things when you're starting a fitness journey or figuring things out is understanding the perspective and how to look at nutrition, how to look at training, how to look at your community. Again, all 7 pillars that we talk about here every single day on the stream. And this is what Swolenormous X is all about. It's what the SwoleFam follows every day. And this is all the content that's inside Swolenormous X is geared towards these 7 pillars, making sure that you're executing the 6 most important pillars consistently, which is pillar number 7. So it's important to understand the framework and how your life fits into fitness and how fitness is your life and how taking care of your health should be the foundation. And that's the most important thing, is to understand the concept from the ground up. So I would recommend you start there. All righty then. Let's see. Papa Swole, do you follow Dr. Robert Kasser at all? No, I've never heard of him. What's he about? I do not know this. I do not know this man. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Inconceivable!
I do not know. Oh, Elijah, my first tournament is this Saturday. Sweet, bro. Sweet. Tyler, will the replay be in the Telegram chat for Overtime? The replay. Overtime streams inside the Telegram chat and inside Swole TV. So you can chat in the Telegram and you can watch it either in the Telegram or you can stream the Swole TV to your TV. So you can do whatever you want. Or you can catch it later if you can't catch it live. So Telegram, we have the video. We've been streaming the audio and the video inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat every day. It's also going to be there for Overtime, but we also stream it inside Swole TV. So sometimes people just want to put that up on their TV or their computer and then just use the Telegram chat to chat during the Overtime segments. Let's see. Elijah, Papa Swole, do you end with sauna or cold plunge before bed? Have you found that you sleep better one way versus the other? Interesting that you ask. I play around with different things. Lately, I've been kind of going back and forth, sometimes doing the sauna and then just doing a cold shower for a while, just cooling down rather than doing a cold plunge. Because if I do sauna, I go into cold plunge, then I'll go back into the sauna and kind of like warm back up. But sometimes if it's late, I'll just zonk out and it just takes me a while to like, shower after that and get ready for bed because it'll just knock me out. I do like the sauna. I try to do the sauna every day. And the sauna is usually something that I like to do in the evening before bed or in the evening time, maybe sometimes before dinner, sometimes after dinner. And depends on what time it is or depends on how I feel. I'll either do a cold shower or I'll do cold plunge. I definitely do cold plunge in the morning or earlier in the day. I do the cold plunge at least once a day, usually twice. Yeah. Usually twice. In terms of sleep, sleep's been kind of, it's been good. It's just been, we're still kind of getting our schedule because I don't really want to, it's hard to judge right now just because of the puppies and the new schedule. We're kind of just getting our flow together with the animals because we have, if you don't know, we have 2 new puppies. So Rufus is growing extremely quickly. He's literally only had him for a month. He's already gained like 16, 17 pounds. So he's 4 months old and he's almost 50 pounds. So he's a fucking monster. And we're like, oh my God, is he going to keep on growing or is he going to taper off? So he's big. He's getting up there. So he's a lot. And the little one is the whiner, to be honest. Pinkston Churchill's the whiner. She's the whiny beach. Hashtag Swole Positivity. Drop that in the comments down below. But I do like a cold shower. I do like a cold shower or a plunge at night. But you know what the thing is with the cold plunge? And I've been playing around with it. Sometimes the cold shower, sometimes the cold plunge, because the cold plunge wakes me up. It gets me amped. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Elijah, there you go. Sometimes I struggle to fall asleep if I cold plunge too close to bed. Yeah, it's stimulating. Like it wakes me up. I'm always in a good mood and I'm hyper. So what I will do is if I sauna and then I cold plunge, I'll get back in the sauna and then kind of heat back up. And that also kind of, I kind of heat back up a little bit and then maybe sweat a little bit more. And then I'll go in the shower and cool off. But that can definitely make me kind of feel zonked out, but then non-functional. And then it might take me a little bit longer to get to bed. So cold plunging, I don't really think is the best thing in the evening. It's not the best. It depends on, like I said, it depends on how close to bed. If I'm doing sauna, cold plunge, and then we're eating dinner in a little bit or I'm trying to eat earlier and not eat later. I'm trying to eat earlier in the day because I don't really feel good if I eat too late. So if I'm doing that earlier in the day or sauna and cold plunge earlier, I don't mind. Yeah. Let's see. Whoop Easy. How much sleep do you recommend so your body can get enough rest? 7 to 9 hours, but it's really the quality of the sleep. So we do completely blacked out room. We have like the cold pads on the bed. You can do a cold room. I read in bed, no electronic devices, turn off the phones, red light, cut out all the blue light, later in the evening. So that's another thing. The same thing. If you want quality sleep, you can't be eating late at night. If you want quality sleep, you can't be eating right before bed. It's not going to work well. Let's see here. Thomas, that is the main reason I go to sauna and ice shower after and go back to the sauna and ice shower, etc. from one extreme to the other. Yeah, there's usually like the pattern. I think that's what the Finnish methodology is. You do sauna and cold plunge, and then you rest for like 10, 15 minutes, let your body come back up to room temperature, and then you go back in and repeat sauna and then cold plunge. But I really do like sauna, cold plunge, and then I hop back in the sauna, because the sauna is off at that time. So it doesn't have to be super hot, but it just allows me to kind of, it's a really great time to meditate. If you do sauna and cold plunge and then get back in the sauna and it's not quite as hot, but you're so calm and you're shivering a little bit, but it's really nice to meditate at that time. It's very peaceful. Very peaceful. Tyler, Papa Swole, can you build muscle by doing slow reps with heavy weights, or is it about the overload? Might be stupid of me to ask. No, it's not. You're talking about time under tension. We discussed this yesterday. slow reps with heavy weights, it's going to be slow. If you're producing as much force, if you're lifting heavy, it's going to be, you're lifting slower. You're talking about power. So if you drop the weight, you're going to be able to increase your rate of force production over time, over like X amount of time, which is going to be increase in power, the speed of which you're lifting, producing that force. But if you're lifting heavy weights, it's going to be slow. Like if you're doing, let's say 3 rep max, for example, you're not going to be lifting really quickly. It's going to be really heavy for you. You're still producing a lot of force. So time under tension matters, but where people get twisted is that they think they're going to lift 10 pounds and just curl 10 pounds really slow and hold and then build a ton of muscle. That's not going to happen. You need to be able to provide that physical overload, and usually a good pace of like 2 or 3 seconds up and down is good for hypertrophy. So you definitely need to be lifting enough weight. And that's why a proper hypertrophy range is usually anywhere between like 6 and 15 repetitions. Depends on the muscle group. Doesn't mean you can't build muscle with higher reps or lower reps. But, if you're lifting heavy enough, it's going to be moving slower. All right, we'll take a couple more questions. If you got it, drop in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Reminder that we do got some Swole positivity. Oh, I love these pictures in the Telegram chat. Damn, the big screen. The beard in Swole. Is that 5? Is that 6K? Is that a 6K beard? My goodness. So hopefully, by the way, yesterday, I know we're having some issues with the streaming, but I actually made some phone calls. So I'm actually having a tech come out, and we're going to set up like a dedicated line. So it should be more consistent, and it should be, isolated from other streams. Apparently, there might be like some bandwidth. What do you call them? Bandwidth bottlenecks in this area. We're near a school and stuff like that. So it's possible. It's possible. So I wanted to make sure. I was pretty pissed because this is that's not what I signed up for. So making sure that issues like yesterday would be minimized. And you never know. It's amazing. It's hard psychologically to get frustrated. It's easy to get frustrated in the moment, but then I step back. It's like, okay, I'm sitting in my office and I'm broadcasting my face and all this content that I'm doing around the fucking world. And it's like, it cut out. I feel like such a first world fucking bitch complaining about it, but it's frustrating when we're on the flow, when we're in the middle of it. It's just amazing what you get used to and what you take for granted. When you step back and think, what in the fuck? You have like a production studio in your hand. If you're on your phone, you can just broadcast that everywhere. It didn't work. You're literally doing sorcery. 150 years ago, you'd be a sorcerer. You'd just be like this amazing magician. Now it's just like, it doesn't work. My internet sucks. Feels like a weak thing to complain about. We have it so well. And it's so amazing in this country. Just the gratitude. You have to step back and be like, all right, had a problem, but at the same time, it's just frustrating in the moment when we're fucking crushing or making gains. And also yesterday, yeah, it's frustrating to watch. When you're expecting it, it's like, oh shit, we get used to it. But especially yesterday when we had amazing SwoleFam posts. We had amazing SwoleFam posts yesterday. It was so fucking good. And then when it cuts off, it's like, we're on a fucking roll. We're crushing it. SwoleFam's crushing it. Everyone's showing transformation pictures. We're just fucking rocking. Then all of a sudden, boom, off the rails. Like, no, don't do that to me. Tyler, Papa Swolio, do you find yourself feeling amazing having high fats and proteins earlier in the day? I mix it up. If you're trying to do a restricted eating window or intermittent fasting, it doesn't have to be in the evening. There's some magical thing that people assume after 2 o'clock I can eat. But if you think about it, if you're doing, let's say an 18-6 or a 16-8, let's say 18-6. So you have a 6-hour eating window. So you don't eat for 18 hours, you eat for 6 hours. Pretty much you skip breakfast. It's not like, oh my God, or you skip a meal. Oh my God, Papa Swolio, do you think intermittent fasting works? Yes, I think that not stuffing your face 24/7 is a good idea. So if you are doing a 6-hour eating window, 2 to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. is pretty late for a lot of people. I mean, really, we should be going to sleep at 9, 10 o'clock at night. A lot of you are going to sleep much later, and myself included in some cases. So it's important to recognize that if it pushes up too close to when you go to sleep, you don't want to eat that late. So you can do it early in the day. You can do an eating window from 8 a.m. to, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You could do that. You could do that. I think it also depends on what works best for you with your schedule. So if you're training at a certain time, you might want to, in my opinion, have your eating window start after you're done training, right? So let's say you're training in the morning at 10 o'clock. It would be cool, right? Let's say 10, you train from 10 to 12. I'm just making up a number. Let's say your eating window starts from like 12 to 6. So it's after you're done training, you train on an empty stomach, you train fast, and then afterwards, and then you smash food for a few hours, you're going to be fine. And then you go to sleep, you're fine. You're fine. Most of what I've seen and personally what I feel is that you'll digest proteins and stuff better earlier in the day. And I'm pretty sure you metabolize, or it's better for muscle synthesis if you eat earlier in the day, if you eat like your heavier proteins or heavier meals earlier in the day, from what I've heard. But again, you can read every single study and they're like, oh, this is better to do it at this time. If you feel better, if you feel horrible doing it at that time and you feel so much better doing it at a different time, do what works best for you, right? You got to figure out what works best for you. Grego 88. Papa Swolio, also, are body weight exercises good, or do you need more? You want more, don't you, Grego? You want more, yeah.
Because
Papa gonna give it to you. All right, never mind. Are body weight exercises good? Yes, they're good. They're good. So this is a very like flat question in the sense that, yeah, they're good, but how do you define good? What do you want to accomplish? Are just body weight exercises going to accomplish what you need to accomplish? Maybe for a certain goal, maybe for mobility, maybe for certain things, you don't need a ton of weight for mobility training. But if you want to build a lot of muscle, yeah, you need to use weights. You can build muscle with body weight, but you can do all the push-ups and pull-ups you fucking want. You're not going to get absolutely fucking yoked. It's going to take a long time, and some people just don't respond. Some people can do pull-ups and push-ups and build a bunch of upper body mass, but you're going to be limited with what you're going to be able to create with your overall muscle mass with just your body weight. You can build a lot of muscle. Don't get me wrong. You still need enough food. You still need enough overload. But how do you provide that overload? You could do super slow reps. You could do single arm stuff. You could do time under tension. You could, if you have someone sit on your back for push-ups and X, Y, and Z, but that's still overload. That's the same thing pretty much as doing, adding some weights or doing a bench press. You're adding weight to it rather than just your body weight. So I think body weight exercises are great. I think dead hangs are fantastic. Pull-ups are great. Push-ups are great. I think, doing lunges and squats and all that stuff with just your body weight can be amazing. But if you really want to overload your body properly, if you want to build maximal bone density, if you want build more muscle mass and build more strength, then you should be using weights and resistance. And that can come in the form of mace bells or clubs or bands, chains. You could do dumbbells, barbells. That can come in different forms. Weighted exercises or the more Nick, weighted exercises are the more gooder. Indeed.
Chlorophyll?
They are the more gooder.
More like borophyll.
They are the more gooder. Indeed. Indeed. The Sandmen. The Sandmen? You mean the Sandman? Or are you more than one person? The Sand They? Is it the Sand They? The Sand They. The Sand They. Right here.
Emotional, damn it.
Papa Swole, can you recommend some good chest exercises? Yeah. Dips, chest dips. You lean forward doing chest dips. Chest pressing, push-ups, pull-ups, flies, crossovers. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of chest exercises, just the fundamental movements. I would recommend, if you're interested in learning more about how to be creative with these exercises, study kinesiology, study how the muscle fibers run, where they originate, where they insert into. Can I recommend some? That's a Google. What exercises work chest? There you go. Ino solcutado. Papa Swolio, pros and cons of keto. I don't know all the ins and outs. I mean, everyone's going to have their own issues or their own positive experiences. I'm just going to give like the general perception and like my general experience, because I have done keto. One, most people that do keto aren't really in ketosis. They don't really do it properly. They don't realize how much some of these foods that might seem that they're pretty, they might seem pretty, I would say, non-impactful in terms of their blood sugar, that actually does raise their blood sugar significantly, and it would take them out of ketosis. Another thing, when people first go into keto, they think that it's some magical diet protocol. They cut their carbohydrates and they lose a lot of water. So a lot of people that do keto might lose. You've heard this. I'm sure you might even have experienced this. Let's say you go from eating junk food all the time, right? You eat junk food all the time. Yeah, you can get keto flu and stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. But you eat junk food all the time. All of a sudden you cut all out and you cut all the carbohydrates, you cut all the soda, the sugar, the ice cream, the candy. All of a sudden you're going to flush out a lot of water. So you might lose 10, 15 pounds in the first couple of weeks. That's water weight. You're going to crash out. You're going to bonk out. Water goes out with the carbohydrates. There's a binding protocol there. So when you flush out carbohydrates, when you cut carbs, you'll lose some water, but you can also get very, very flat, lower glycogen and X, Y, and Z. Plus you can go through these like symptoms like keto flu when your body is changing energy systems and it's kind of going through this shock process. You have your gut biome that's kind of your microbiome that's shifting over and all of a sudden getting in tons of fat. So you can definitely shit your brains out. You can have other symptoms from cutting carbs tremendously. In my opinion, in some extreme circumstances, if you're like morbidly obese, keto can be beneficial. But if you do it right, you can suck down tons of garbage as someone that's doing keto. You can be eating tons of vegetable oils and processed dairy and still claim that you're doing keto because it's fat. So a lot of people do sloppy keto, which is disgusting, and it's definitely not good for your pancreas. It's not good for your insulin levels. It's not good for you, period. And that's why they don't really have success, because they just really eat junk food and they're eating keto cookies and all this other crap. Like fundamentally, if you're eating real food, you're going to have much better off doing keto or vegan or anything, even if it's one of these nutritional protocols I don't agree with. But dirty keto is a scam. It's just bullshit. And this is a way for people to kind of get that psychological, physiological, and get kind of like that taste profile of junk food by sucking down vegetable oils, and polyunsaturated fats, which are horrible for the body for the vast majority of humankind. So the pros can be, if someone goes keto, that they're actually doing it properly. They're cutting out a lot of the issues with foods in our society are processed carbohydrates, but what gets overlooked are the processed oils, the canola, safflower, sunflower, rapeseed, all these different oils that according to keto would be okay to eat, right? They're fats, but they're polyunsaturated fats. You're not getting quality saturated animal fats. So again, keto has to be done properly. I prefer the elimination diet. We all prefer the elimination diet. Alabastard recommends it as well. The elimination diet works better in my opinion as well. It's not necessarily keto. And here's the thing with the elimination diet. When you approach it properly, it's not a diet. In other words, the elimination diet, probably should call it, I call it the elimination diet because I didn't create it. It's just the concept, like doing carnivore is essentially an extreme elimination diet. You're cutting out everything but animal proteins and fats. But it really should be the elimination process. So maybe we'll start dubbing it the elimination process. I always wanted to use the phrase because I'm not being like, I invented cutting out foods. No, but this is just really the process, the Swole process of customizing your nutrition. So it's the mindset, right? The 7 pillars tells you that quality is more important than quantity. You need to understand what you're eating and eating the right foods, and then the quantity of the food, you can fine tune that later on. And a lot of times that's going to solve itself. When you're eating nutrient dense foods, you're going to get more full. Most of the problems that people have with food quantity is that they eat too much. But if you're eating nutrient dense foods and quality foods, you're getting better sleep, you're following the 7 pillars, you're going to have much less issue with cravings and overeating. It's very hard to eat excess of quality dense food, especially when you're training, you're lifting, and you're putting in all the work and you're covering all your bases there. So, yeah, good question though. Good question. Fuck keto. Nah. I don't think keto's inherently bad. Let's say you do it properly. Let's say you're really doing it properly. I think it should probably be for limited time frames. You know, you're not in it long term, but it can be something that's a useful tool, but I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think it's for everyone. All right, fam, it's time. We are there. It's time to go balls deep, beaches. Let's fucking go. That's the elimination process. Let's fucking go. All right, fam, hit that like button, subscribe.
Hadouken! Shoryuken!
It's time to go balls deep. Everyone's favorite part of the Poopcast, of the Mancast. Make sure you subscribe, leave us a review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you listen, anywhere you bang your ear holes, and share. Imagine you share the Mancast. You are essentially fucking that person's ear holes. You're like, hey, you want a huge knowledge cock in your ear? And then all of a sudden, boom, you're jamming it there. And they hit play and they're like, oh, just electric. It's electric. Don't you want to do that? Don't you want to do that? No? All right. Teach their own. We got 2 posts. We got 2 text posts. We got to warm up. We got to, we're really in. We're going to put the balls in too, probably. So, get you ready some. You ready, fam? Let's get a drum roll. It's time.
What's in the box?
Let's go. Kevin Bass or Kevin Bass? Kevin N. Bass? We'll say Kevin Bass. I always like saying bass. All right. Kevin Bass. Lots of patients report that they feel just fine when they have extremely high blood pressure and uncontrolled diabetes. Your intuition about your health means jack shit. Let's read that again. Lots of patients report that they feel just fine when they have extremely high blood pressure and uncontrolled diabetes. Your intuition about your health means jack shit. I agree to an extent. Let's break this down. I agree to an extent. If your fundamental foundation is broken, if your foundation is fucking broken, your intuition is broken. If you're inside a broken system, you can't see that the system is broken. So right now, for like our economy and our financial system, from within the system, you can't understand the system because it's fucking broken. You have to step outside it. You have to get some perspective. That's why Bitcoin is so important. And we're not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. That's a whole other topic. But you don't have the proper perception. If you are trashing your health, of course you feel fine. That's your normal. So someone who's fundamentally unhealthy, yeah, they might say they feel fine because they don't know anything different. That's just how they feel. Like, yeah, I feel okay. Most people just default to that anyway because they don't want to say like, oh, I feel like shit, because they don't want to think that they're sick. So a lot of people just say that, okay? Yeah, a lot. And most people have high blood pressure. Most people have uncontrolled diabetes or they're pre-diabetic. So yeah, if you have a very sick person, I don't trust their intuition. That's why when someone says, well, I'm always getting hunger cravings, I'm always getting this. Yeah, because you're fucking poisoning yourself. You're fucking your system up. Why do you wonder, you fuck your system up and you wonder why you're having poor signals. You eat chemical garbage. You literally eat waste products. You eat trash. You don't sleep. You don't take care of yourself at all. You don't do anything that a human has evolved to do. Yeah, I don't trust your intuitions. No, I don't. I don't trust her. Just the same way I wouldn't trust someone who's homeless and broke on the street with their investment advice. The same fucking reason, all right? Don't take nutrition advice from someone who's morbidly obese. How about that? Okay, let's move on. So I don't disagree, but we need some context there too. If someone's taking care of themselves and they're really in tune with their body and they take care of it and they make subtle adjustments. Like for me, I know when I make a subtle adjustment what the outcome is. And doesn't mean that you can't have an issue that you're not aware of. But your intuition definitely means something if you're actually approaching your health properly. If you just trash yourself, then yeah, your intuition is fucking skewed. You're playing in a different reality. All right, we got a fatty on our hands. All right, Monica Fatty MPH. All right.
That's a huge bitch.
And I'm not just saying that. Her @ on Twitter is Fatty MPH. So MPH is a master's in public health, which is kind of disgusting. You're going to say Fatty MPH. So this person is a literal cave troll. She is a grifter, she's a liar, and she's scamming her audience. Fatty MPH. There's nothing healthy about being fat. Thank you for playing. It says surgeons who can't operate safely and successfully on fat patients are not adequately trained and equipped. This inadequacy creates health inequity. I'm sure it does. Just like everything else, right? Stop blaming patients for presenting to you in a human body. Oh, I'm not even going to get it. I'm going to be too pissed off at this. Go fuck yourself. Monica, you're a fucking idiot. Presenting to you in a human body. All right, if a patient doesn't present to me in a human body, then we have an amazing new discovery. Either you're a veterinarian or you just discovered an alien. So everyone presents in a human body. You know why? Because we're fucking humans. If you're morbidly obese, that's fundamentally not safe to perform surgery. Is everyone clear on this? If you're morbidly obese, it's very dangerous to put you under anesthesia. Understand? If you're morbidly obese, if you're very unhealthy, you're less likely to survive surgeries. It's not safe. Surgeons who can't operate safely and successfully on fat patients, because how are you going to find the organs? When you have double size of a human on your table, maybe some of these tables can't handle someone who's that morbidly obese. I mean, you have to cut through how many layers of fucking fat? Who the fuck knows? Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor, Monica? Are you a surgeon? Oh, no. Oh, no. You're a master's in public health. Oh, you got a little piece of paper. Public health. Fatty MPH. Go fuck yourself. You're a cunt. All right. Nice. We nailed it. We nailed it. Word to the wise, if you're a dumb twat, stop slinging shit. If you're fat, stop. Just stop. Stop. Fatty MPH. Yeah, fatty. Okay, fatty. Tell me how to be healthy, fatty. What the fuck? Might just be a complete troll account. I wouldn't doubt it. Who fucking cares? I love how letters after your name. Oh, that means something? That means something? Half the fucking PhDs and doctors and stuff that we read shit from are absolutely whack jobs. So stop throwing your consonants at me and start saying shit that makes sense. I'm a human being with critical thinking skills, and I don't put up with bullshit. So if you speak logic and common sense, bring me information. Speak logic, speak common sense. Stop trying to indoctrinate people with your bullshit. Okay, ready? Let's pick a number. 1. Do we have these all new? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit, fam. We got epic videos today. We got epic videos.
What the fuck is that?
Pick a number, fam. You ready? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4.
It is not my place as a smaller bodied white man to comment on it.
Pinkies up because we fancy. So dainty. So dainty. Look, we got a little Papa Swole action down here. Sexy beach. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go. Cerny was first in the gate. Let's go Cerny number 2. Cerny number 2. Let's fucking have at it. Let's go.
We choose truth over facts.
Oh, we know you do. All right, this is called Fat Burn. Oh my God. This is called fat burning leggings. Leggings, like things that you wear on your legs. Fat burning leggings. All right, here we go.
Evening, guys. I have just received my pair of Ronnies.
All right. How come all these dum-dums have to talk? Hello, guys. I just received my new pair of Ronnies. Ronnies? Is that what you're calling these things? Ronnies? I just got my new pair of Ronnies. If you're calling pants or leggings runnies, I'm not listening to anything you have to say after that. I'm not listening to anything. That's hysterical. I didn't know. Is that that's a real thing? People really call them runnies? I thought runnies was when you had like shit dripping down your leg. The runnies. That's hilarious.
Evening, guys. I have just received my pair of Ronnies. As you can see.
Ronnies? Ronnies? I got my Ronnies. All right, I'll play it through.
It's like this material inside from top to bottom. I'm so excited. Basically, it's like a sauna in a pan.
It's like a sauna in a pan. A sauna in a pan. Right.
It burns your fat like 3 times quicker than
no,
usual.
It doesn't.
So you can be doing it when you're cooking, just stick them on when you're on a run. Yeah, it's amazing. I love the feeling of them as well. Obviously, it sorts out your cellulite, tucks in your love handles, it refines your waist.
That might be true. It might tuck in your love handles. So instead of actually taking care of your health, you can just like fucking spanks your fat back in. It doesn't do that at all, by the way. It doesn't burn fat. It doesn't take care of your cell. It doesn't do any of those things. So is this some kind of like Australian influencer that's just grifting off her audience again?
And your hips, it improves blood circulation. There's a list of things, but I'm going to do a quick workout and see what the results are, because apparently you're going to be sweating in your pants. Disgusting, but this is what we want. Please excuse the state of me. I'm actually really impressed.
What's with her hands? Like, I'm actually really impressed. She's like William Shatner, like, oh my God. I'm actually really impressed at these leggings. These leggings are really nice. My cooch is dripping. I just lost 10 pounds in pussy sweat.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I feel disgusting. I'm going to show you the results. But these are obviously fat burning leggings, and they, oh sorry, I'm out of breath. So they are 6 times more effective, like to lose sweat. Yeah, I mean.
Does this fool know that sweat is not fat? Yes, of course you're going to lose sweat. It's called like plastic. You're insulating yourself. Okay, you're losing sweat, not fat, sweetheart. Okay, I can't stand. Why someone's told me all that? I guess ignore. You can't sound intelligent. I'm sorry. Boo. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking American. No, I'm kidding. I don't mind. I like accents. I love accents. But the thing is, like with those accents, like if you're saying something really intelligent, it sounds really intelligent. If you're saying something stupid, it sounds really fucking stupid. So you got to be careful with like you got to be careful. Like you have an English or Australian accent, like you got to be, if you're saying something really smart, it sounds really like, oh shit, that's a really good point. That makes a lot of sense. You sound so proper. But then if you're like, look at me pants, if I put them on, I sweat and my balls drop on the sweat, just falls right off. Yeah. It just comes off. 6 times more sweat. You'll sweat more. It'll pack in your balls. Say, get a bigger cock if you wear these pants, these Ronnies. But stop. Use your mouth to talk. I don't need your fucking hands. Chick's doing like, it's like blood sport over there. Okay, let's get into another fucking video. Pick a number between 1, 2, and 3.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
All right, pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Maybe you choose 1. Maybe you choose 3, but maybe you choose 2. I mean, the options are yours. So give it a fucking try. That's fucking bullshit. Give it a fucking try. Oh. Ooh, I like it. Let's go with Melissa. Is it Kresh or is it Creech? Melissa. Let's go with Melissa, number 1. Melissa, number 1. Melissa to the main stage. Melissa.
I got hairy legs.
Melissa, number 1. All right. This one is titled Being Fat Phobic, blah, blah, blah. I love how the titles are just like, yeah, I'm fat phobic. Fuck. So here it is. If piercings bother you, this one might bother you. If you're piercing phobic, well, we've already discussed that. It went from the hair to I guess the septum is done. I guess we're just piercing everything else around the nose and lips now, I suppose. Huh?
Yeah, of course. They're not the only 2 fat phobes out there.
Okay. Although there is a septum piercing there. Oh, she's got all of them. So I don't know how many piercings you're able to have in like a 1 square inch area on your face, but this chick is probably maxed out. She's responding to a post or a question on TikTok. The interaction is disturbing, but the comments support the rhetoric. So I don't know what she's going to talk about. Fat phobic bullshit, probably.
Yeah, of course. They're not the only 2 fat phobes out there.
No.
I think being fat phobic and like internalizing fat phobia, like internalizing so many isms and phobias.
You do realize that when these lunatics say internalized fat phobia, they're literally just summoning the boogeyman. They're just blaming you for their problems. They don't want to take responsibility. It's easy to do. It's easy to blame someone's internal thoughts. It's like, get the fuck out of my life. Worry about your gunch. Worry about your body. Worry about your disease. Worry about your impending doom. I'll be fine.
It's truly one of these like massive delusions, like, because everyone can participate in it. Like, it makes people feel like they belong if they cast, aspersions on fat people. And it also...
So it makes people feel belonging when they cast dispersions against fat people. I think it makes fat people feel like they belong by trying to brainwash other people and blame fit people. So you're saying that I need belonging, so I'm picking on fat people. When in reality, you are just lying to yourself, lying to everyone. You don't want to do anything with your life. You don't want to take care of yourself, and you're blaming other people because you don't want to do anything. That's just pathetic. You're fine to say what you want, but so am I. I just happen to be right.
Incorporates like they're hating themselves, so there's something really powerful about that. Like people who are racists, for example, they hate people of color, they hate the other in part because they're empty and have no culture. But
what does racism have to do with fat phobia? What are you talking about? Fat phobia is a made up thing. Racism is real. It's absolutely not as prevalent as you think it is. You'd like it to be, because then you can have people that you can surround yourself with and shiver and, oh my God, scary people. That's really what it's all about. Is the American flag scaring you behind me? Is it so scary? Because it's America? America is such a racist place. Dumbass.
But people of all sizes hate fat people, and it's powerful because they also hate themselves.
People of all sizes hate fat people. Huh?
I mean, and we can, I think that could be combined.
Speak more. Like, can you talk any more and say less? Jesus fucking Christ.
Matt Damon.
All right, that is why that video was titled "Being Fat Phobic," blah blah blah, because that chick literally was that chick's brain. Her brain cells are like one of those like sand clocks, right? You just see like the sand like filtering through the timer. Just brain cells just bailing like lemmings. Bye, bye, bye. Jesus Christ. She literally she sounds like Brandon.
Come on, man.
All right, pick a number. Don't do drugs, kids. Pick a number between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Pick a number between 1 and 2.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
All right, pick a number 1 or 2. I shouldn't say between 1 and 2. There's. Oh, that was nice. Come on now. What do you think?
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
What do we got here? Let us go with let's go Brian. Numero dos. Okay.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
All right, we'll go with glowing artiste. Brian, we'll go with you. Bass, let's go. We got 8, Cerny 8, Tyler 8.8289, Nick a 9.5. Thank you so much, fam. I appreciate it. Not bad. It was a nice out. Good rip. All right, hashtag Swole Positivity. We'll give that Swole card away at the end of today's show. So we have number 2. This video is titled "The Word Fat as a Weapon," and let me tell you, you know this chick, and you know that she.
What's in the box?
Matt Damon.
Is a full-blown Matt Damon.
If you've watched any videos on my page, then you know that I use the word fat to talk about my own body and about fatness in general.
You use the word fat to talk about your own body and fatness in general? Is that why you use the word fat? Because you use the word fat to talk about fatness in general? Is that why you use the word fat? Because you're fat? And also to talk about the word fatness in general? Is that why you use the word fat? Oh, everything is clear. Holy chins.
A lot of people do, because the word fat is a morally neutral description, just like tall or short.
Agreed. Okay. All right. We're on the right page. Okay. Hey, I'm shocked. I'm impressed.
And the word fat has also frequently been used as a weapon of abuse.
Yeah, well, cars have been used to run people over, and cars have also taken millions of people to work every day. So we're not going to drive cars anymore either because someone can do something naughty with it. Right? A lot of people, the vast majority of people use guns safely, and some people commit crimes with guns. Take away the guns are evil. No, fuck you. No, that's not going to happen. Okay.
So a lot of people still experience feelings of pain and shame with it, which is completely understandable. Before I was comfortable using the word fat, I had a therapist who offered some alternative language for me to use, which I found to be very helpful at the time.
Okay, I cannot wait. All right, so this, you ready for this? Ready for this? All right, let's hear what this chick's therapist All right, let's see how bad this therapist jacked her up. What do you want? How much you want to bet that is fucking atrocious? Let's see. Let's see what broke this chick. Let's see. I don't know. I'm so excited. Let's see that. Her therapist, what her therapist tell her?
Some alternative language for me to use the word fat. I had a therapist who offered some alternative language for me to use, which I found to be very helpful at the time.
Let's see.
So if you feel like you need a stepping stone for yourself, or if you need different language to use with people in your life who aren't comfortable with the word fat.
All right, I'm going to pause this again. Even if I'm going to pause it again. You got to stop being offended with fucking words. Stop being a huge pussy. Seriously, you're never going to like everything. People are going to say things you don't like. Even with what you can't ban words, you can't stop using words just because you get offended. Just fucking get over it. Like cry again. Cope, fucking get over it. It's words, it's language. If you don't like what someone says, stop listening to them. Stop listening to them. Take care of yourself. If you are solid within yourself, you're not going to worry about what other people say. People say shit about me all the time. Okay, have fun. Good luck with that.
Feel free to use this. Another morally neutral way to talk about bodies is to talk about them in general descriptive terms.
Yo, get to the fucking point.
So saying things like a person in a larger body, a person.
Oh, this is what your therapist told you? That's where you got fucked up from. Jesus Christ. Makes a lot of sense now. Oh. Makes a lot of sense. Person, things like person in a larger body. Ah, that's right. They're in a larger body. Help me. I'm in a larger body. Help me.
In a medium body, or a person in a smaller body.
A medium body? Bro. What the fuck?
This can make it easier to start thinking about body size as something that's morally neutral. And
morally neutral? God, tell me you're a huge pussy without telling me you're a huge pussy. Fuck. Dude, morally neutral. These people just fucking stay in their house and just like stare at the door and cry. Someone's gonna look at me and I'm a morally neutral body.
Can be helpful if you're not ready to use the word fat just yet.
I'm ready. I'm absolutely fucking
What's
ready.
your name, fat body?
I'm absolutely ready. Yeah. Okay, about that. All right, fam, we got one more. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, it's a dude. A smaller body, a medium body, a larger body. I'll tell you what, that's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
All right, let's go. I can't stand stupidity. If you're going to say stupid shit, then we're going to go fucking hard. All right? It doesn't matter what you call it. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? It doesn't matter what you call it. You can call it fat. You can call it larger body. Your pancreas still doesn't function properly. All right? Pancreas positivity. I'm going to fight for pancreas positivity. Insulin receptor positivity. How about that? You can call whatever the fuck you want. You're still going to die soon. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. All right. This is called... Fuck Me Sideways, Upside Down, Inside Out, and Twice on Tuesday. Now, this is called internalized fat phobia and racism, because fat phobia and racism are really close, right? They're really close. You blaming someone else for your problems is the same as someone hating you because of your skin color and thinking you're lesser of a human because they're the same. Same, but different. Okay.
What is one thing that you wish the general public would know about your specialty in healthcare, but they don't?
Internalized fat phobia.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mary Magdalene gained a couple 100 pounds. Holy shit. All right. Hold on.
Einhorn is Finkel.
I gotta clear.
Finkel
reset.
is Einhorn.
Oh. All right. I gotta reset. Hold on a second. Hooah. Oh.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
I was like, goddamn.
What is one thing that you wish the general public would know about your specialty in healthcare, but they don't?
Internalized fat phobia, internalized racism, and internalized Islamophobia have a profound impact.
Internalized fat phobia, internalized racism, and internalized Islamophobia. Maybe they just don't like you because you're a fucking ridiculous person. Holy shit. Hold on a second.
healthcare, but they don't.
Internalized fat phobia, internalized racism, and internalized Islamophobia have a profound impact on the healing journeys of folks.
Of folks? You better have used an X there, motherfucker. The healing journey? Yo, if she blinks, she's gonna fly away.
Mental health professionals as well as medical professionals who are helping people who have been impacted by fat phobia, racism, and Islamophobia.
Who is being impacted by fat phobia, racism, and Islamophobia? What are you talking about? Seriously. Victim harder than me. That's a hashtag on this video. What is going on here? Is that a sweatshirt? That's a sweatshirt. That's like a hoodie. All right, what's going on here?
To the point that it is now internalized. You can
to the point that it is now internalized. I internalize my fatophobia. It's like inside me. I cannot get it out, but I want it out. Help me, please.
I fart in your general direction.
My head hurts.
Phobia. To the point that it is now internalized. You cannot unpack people's trauma without you yourself having an understanding of how that trauma impacts people.
That's right. Your obesity is my fault. I forget. That's what it comes down to. Your obesity is my fault. I'm a meanie. You're perfect the way you are. Science is wrong. You don't want to change, so you're perfect. And anyone that says that you should do something for your health is afraid of the way you look because, I don't know, you look like a fucking rhinoceros. I don't know.
My name is Sogan, and I'm a mental health professional.
Holy shit. That just blew the roof off. Are you telling? Oh, hold on a second. Someone that literally should be in a psych ward is a mental health professional. You want to know why our fucking society is absolutely ripping at the seams? It's fucking people like this.
Understanding of how that trauma impacts people. Hi, my name.
This chick, if you're listening to this, she looks like I don't know. She looks like the sandworm from Dune.
I'm Sogan, and I'm a mental health professional.
Slide your feet. Okay. Bring out the thumper. I didn't see the Dune movie, but I read all the books, so all right. Anyway.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
All righty then, fam. That's all I'm like out of breath. I'm out of breath from like Shai Hulud. Oh my God. Indeed. Shaitan. Yo, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God, Joe. The video didn't end. Her bomb just went off. Holy shit. Ooh. Too soon? Never.
I better use my strong hand.
Jesus Christ. You guys are... Nick, she should have gone with the full face cover. That's right. She looks like the Reverend Mother. No, I go sandworm. I go sandworm. Okay. Wow. Yeah, if we're not banned yet, we will be. But hey, if we're banned off all platforms, you know where to find us, inside Swole TV. Join the fam today, SwoleNormusX.com. Check it out. By the way, savage. If you can't laugh at that, then you don't have a sense of humor. Tomorrow after the FEFcast, tomorrow is FEF, tomorrow is Fuck'em Friday, we have an overtime segment exclusively for members after the live stream. So we'll be streaming live here on the public platforms, and then afterwards we'll cover some content that is too hot for the information webs. So a lot of the content that we come across, you know, a lot of the stuff we come across is actually too ridiculous to share because one, it's just too ridiculous, and two, I will lose my shit to the point that we'll get banned. So we'll go into overtime and play these videos, and maybe we can we don't have to keep a lid on it. We can just go ham. So tomorrow after the live stream, we'll have a Daily Swole overtime bonus segment like we have the last several weeks. You can catch the replay if you're unable to be there live inside Swole TV, but check out all the amazing content we have for members inside Swolenormous X. SwoleNormousX.com. We have weekly accountability meetings. We have SwoleFam roundtables. We'll have another impromptu roundtable coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the bonus segments for the Daily Swole. We have Drive While Gaining Uncensored, Nuts on Chin Unplugged. We got the Swole Motion vlogs. We have a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but get exclusive access to all the private live streams for less than $5. And if you want to go unlimited and get access to the training, the unlimited yoga, 250 yoga classes, we have meditation sessions, the full programs, instructional videos, master classes, so much amazing content. Go check it out, SwoleNormousX.com. And yes, we're going to make that shirt. Swole Hulud. It's Hulud, I believe, right? Swole Hulud. Shy Hulud. Swole Hulud. And we need the worm with the glasses, right? The worm with the glasses. Swole Hulud. All right. Yeah. I like it. It's going to be, maybe we'll launch it for the next, when are they making the sequel? I didn't see the new one. I didn't see the new Dune. I didn't see the new one. The books are really good, except like the last, because his son had to take it over. It went downhill, but the story was amazing. I wish he lived long enough to finish it. It would have been fucking epic. 2023. Cool. Don't forget Swole Hulu. Don't forget the septum piercing. I'm not going to do a septum piercing. Should I do Swole Acceptance or Swole Positive? Maybe a Swole Positivity shirt? Should I do a Swole Positivity with like pink hair, nose piercing, and then like, what do you call them? Like rhinestone rimmed glasses? Should I do like Swole Positivity and just make it like just everything's pierced? And I'm holding up a sign or something like that. What do you think? Or I'm holding broccoli. We'll just do Swole Positivity. No, because I want it to be Swole Positivity. Yeah. Swole Acceptance. We'll do it. All right, fam, we got a Swole card to give away. Here we go. Swole Positivity. No one's going to buy that. Everyone's like, no, fuck no. Don't eat broccoli. Fucking plant. Don't eat that fucking tree. It's a goddamn tree. Let's see. Jarella, my husband loves the Dune series and hates the Son's books. Oh, it's awful. Look, but here's the thing. Look, how do you follow in his footsteps, though? How do you follow in his footsteps? I mean, he's a genius. He was a genius. How do you actually, those are big shoes to fill. I mean, the story was finished, but man, the last 2 books would have been so much better. It would have been 1 book, but would have been so much better if he wrote it. It's really hard to finish that end. You're like, you want to finish the story, but it's like, God damn it. After that, I was like, I just love the story. I love the story. So I was like, okay. And I just downloaded I downloaded one of those prequel ones, like the Butlerian Jihad. And I read literally the first page and I was like, fuck this. It was so bad. It was just, the first page. I'm like, nope. And I put it down. That was it. I tried. I just love the Dune universe. I love it. It's so good. But man, did that shit just fucking collapse. It's a shame. All right, won't go off the rails too much. Swole Positivity, drop in the comments down below. Let's fucking go. Who's going to win some Swole Positivity today? Who's going to win? I don't know. Let the best man win. Or woman. Or whatever you claim. Let the best gender win. Dun, 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 dun. Scroll. Missing. No. One more time. Nope. No one won. Falcon. Nope. No. Do it again, Falcon. There you go. Music button. Thank you, Falcon. Jesus Christ. There you go. Swole Positivity. Scroll. Not seeing it. Scroll. I see some of the comments that I missed. It's like, oh God, not this bitch. No. Oh, it's one of those days where you're just going to miss? We're just going to miss over and over and over again? All right, one more time. Scrolling. Victim harder. No. Oh, we got a winner. Brian. Hashtag huge bitch. Congratulations. Growing artiste. Congratulations. Swole positivity. Hashtag huge bitch. All right. Indeed. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2176 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. Fan-fucking-tastic. Congratulations, Brian. I think we'll have to have some more Swole positivity coming up. That's a nice card. I like that card. I like it a lot. Fam, before we wrap up here, make sure that you are leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And right now, as we nut this fucking slutty nut, as we cover up Tessie and make sure she's warm and toasty, and we salute Lafroig, make sure that you request some hashtags down below. We got a lot of hashtags for you.
I'm a fair guy.
Not hashtags, soundboard.
Crazy.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total
requests.
Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
I'm just noticing a little super chat. I think it was from Extra Fitness. I appreciate the super chat. Just noticed that one. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Not required, but much appreciated.
Boys have a penis, girls have vagina.
Indeed.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball!
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
I see you, baby. I see you. I see you, baby. I'm super stoked. We were working on the gym yesterday, fixing some shit up. We're going to be working on the office. I'm going to be getting all my cards up on the wall. I'm super stoked. It's only been a year. I got some other delicious accoutrements. It's going to be a fucking fire 2022. Oh, God, that was good. Oh, it burned. Oh, God.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I fucking nailed it. That's right. What do we got here? One hand. She did it! Playing with my cock right now. Look at Papa Swole! Needed. Good girl. All right. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh my God. Look at this hair. Papa Swole, she's been doing great, by the way. I know we talked about it in one of the accountability meetings recently, and it was kind of a rough period, but she's doing a lot better. It was just allergies and shit like that. So we got that straightened out and figured out. But, yeah, little baby girl. What's up, mama? She's like, what the she's looking at me like with her ears back, like, dude, what the fuck was that? For real? She's licking her paw like, oh, don't play the victim. You're fine. You're fine. You've been through worse. All right, everyone go get swole. Go make some sick fucking gains. Stop being a beach. Stop being a boosh. You'll end up like Tainty Magooch. Tomorrow is theft, so don't miss out on tomorrow's overtime segment. And remember, well, I guess today, actually, I'm going to see Mama Swolio. I'm going to get cleaned up. Look at that. I'm going to get this all I'm going to look nice and fresh tomorrow. I got to look fresh for Fef. I gotta look fresh. I gotta look fresh for Fef. I know, she's like, fuck, again? I thought I was over this stuff. All right, fam, we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you share the stream and subscribe, leave us a review. SwolenormousX.com to join the fam so you can be there for tomorrow's overtime segment. And of course, check out all our memberships because the Swole fam is the fucking tits. And I'll see you all inside the Telegram chat right now. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, McGoose, your boy, Papa Swolio.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no